Hey yummies. So 2020 was the worst year of all time. I'm sure we can all agree on that. But there were only two periods where it actually didn't suck anus entirely. Can you guys guess what it is? Huh? Oh my god, you guessed it. The months June, when Last of Us 2 dropped, and July, what you clicked on this video for. Ghost of fucking Tsushima. One of the most beautiful, badass samurai games of all time. As soon as I clicked play on that game, I was hooked for several weeks, liberating everything on that map and slicing every single fucking enemy the game threw at me. I mean, I was truly Jack the Ripper for about a month while experiencing that sexy ass game. I immediately fell in love with the setting, like truly a top 3 most beautiful game ever made. If you disagree, why do you breathe on this earth, bro? I'm sorry, just look at this shit. Thank God for photo mode. The creators Sucker Punch truly knew how sexy their game was and gave us the best damn photo mode to play around with to show it off. For those of you who don't know, you play as Jin Sakai, a samurai who barely survives a Mongol fleet killing all of his men and taking his uncle Lord Shimura captive. You get revived by a woman named Yuna and yada yada yada. Long story short, you have to retake the island of Tsushima from the Mongols, and Jin has to rethink the way he was raised completely with his combat tactics to defeat them. During the game, you'll meet an eclectic, you like that word? An eclectic cast of characters who all have very interesting backstories in my opinion, and great side quests. Some of them are as good as the main story, I'm not gonna lie. I saw people criticizing Jin on Twitter, which I gotta delete, but they were criticizing his character, saying he's bland and doesn't bring much to the table. Well, guess what, bitch? He's a samurai. What did you expect, a 1200 samurai to be Kevin Hart with the jokes? He was raised to conquer his emotions. Some of y'all are dumb, I swear. Not y'all watching this video, I love you, but some. Anyways, that brings us to now, roughly a year after the initial release, and Sucker Punch sucked my ass right the fuck back to Tsushima, more specifically Iki Island. This director's cut for PS4 and 5 adds an entire new area to explore with extra fresh ass side activities for the player to have fun with. Now, I won't be spoiling too much because I want people who watch this to simply play it if they haven't already, and it literally just came out. I'm just a psycho who played it all in like 2 days, so yeah. This DLC is perfect because it actually takes place during the middle of the game's plot, but it can be played even after you beat it, and it will still make sense plot-wise. Jin basically investigates a beach where people have been poisoned by some weird shit, and basically it's coming from this island where he was raised by his father and where he became a samurai. The island is full of raiders, and they hate samurai, specifically due to Jin's father being an absolute savage, but I'll leave it at that. Anyways, during your 15 to 20 hour playthrough, somewhere around there, you get a dope new antagonist, the Eagle, who brings new villainous shit to the table, and a group of raiders who hate Jin, but they hate that bitch more, so y'all gotta put differences aside and team up to take that hoe down. The island was originally Jin's home, so throughout your exploration, you'll come across nostalgic areas from his childhood where he really opens up about how he was raised by his mother and father, and we basically just get more backstory on what really happened with his parents. You also get a new technique skill tree for Jin, and it pertains to the story, so it gives you reason to level up Jin more even if you're already maxed out legend level like I was playing it through New Game Plus. The combat loop remains the same. You can sneak around if you want and truly be the ghost, or you can rip through shit like me, Jack the Ripper. But honestly, I do find the stealth to be very, very fun as well, so you're good either way. The island is a bit smaller than the 3 regions you get in the base game, but in my correct opinion, it helps make it feel more dense. You have more side activities to complete all around you at all times. Like, look at this. You get to pet a fucking monkey, bro. Oh my goodness. Silly little guy. Look, he eating some bread or some shit. Oh, he's so cute. Also, they didn't just add these cute animals for the fun of it. You find them in sanctuaries where you can swoon them by playing yummy songs on your flute. Something that Jin learned from his mother, who tried her best to give Jin a normal life whilst being trained by his dad to be a samurai as well. And after every song, Jin will think back on her and speak of her so kindly, showing that he really is a normal human behind how badass he is. Yeah, so take that, Jin hater bitches. You say he's too bland? Yeah, fuck you. Another one of the new activities is this dueling competition on some Dragon Ball Super Tournament of Power type shit where you rise the rankings by beating the piss out of people with a stick for sport. It's awesome. And instead of bonking them till they die, it's actually judged based off points, so first to 5 wins. It's a great way to encourage not getting hit, cause 5 strikes and you're out, bitch. It's small and short, but I appreciate Sucker Punch adding this in because all the opponents are unique and require different techniques to beat, and it's definitely my favorite side quest of the whole DLC. Speaking of side quests, 2 new mythic quests were added, which, if you're unaware, are these badass, well, myths that are told by storytellers who explain a legend with some sort of crazy power or a backstory. And at the end of every mythic quest, there's always a dope-ass piece of armor or a sword kit or something like that. And the 2 in this new DLC are no different. This DLC actually has the best mythic quest in my opinion, and once again, they actually pertain to Jin's backstory, so I won't say much more, but just buy the damn director's cut already, come on! At the end of the day, it's $20 on PS4 or $30 on PS5, and this DLC definitely gives you enough bang for your buck, so I hope if you haven't bought it already, you do after this. I also hope Sucker Punch pays me for plugging their damn game so hard. And I also hope you gorgeous bastards enjoyed this video. I had to give you all my quick thoughts on this juicy ass experience, and I have to stop myself now before I just spoil it all. So hit the Dougie on the like and kiss that sub and bell buttons. Love y'all. Toodaloo.